Okay, dudes. I want to congratulate. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Gotta put more money in the change jar. Alright. I want to congratulate the winners of the contest. Thanks for entering. I want to thank everyone for entering. I want to congratulate everybody. And look what I got. I'm drinking water. Trying to lose some weight. I'm on the roll, though. I am on the roll. I've been doing pretty good. What I've been doing is, because I'm not a good dieter, what I've been doing is just making better choices. Instead of having eggs and pancakes and all that shit for breakfast, I'll have something healthy like some frosted mini wheats, and for lunch I'll have a turkey sandwich. And I won't eat in between meals. I do this in between meals. Water, water, water. It's working. Slow, but it's working. And then for dinner, I pretty much eat what I want, but I don't have a lot. And then after that, I don't eat all night. This is what I do all night. Water, water. That's what I've been doing. And I've been feeling better, too. Alright, I'm going to go down a list of 10 questions. We do this every once in a while. 10 questions people frequently ask me. First thing I want to do is I give a shout out real fast before I forget, because my brain's a little messed up. I want to give a shout out to the Ammunition Station. His channel's pretty new. He's just starting out, and he's got a good channel. He's got a lot of different guns. He's got revolvers, Glocks, he's got shotgun, rifles, and he's got a lot of knives. And he seems like a nice guy. He always leaves nice comments, so, you know, and he's been cool. So I just want to let people know about him. I'll put his link at the bottom of the video, and please check his channel. Alright. Alright, 10 questions. When are you going to do a new cooking video? There's one. I don't know. I was going to do one on Scrapple, because not everybody knows what Scrapple is. It's more of a Philadelphia thing, and it's pretty gross what it's made out of. That's what'll make the video good, because it's made out of all the leftovers of the pig, you know, the balls, the dick, the little hiney, everything, hair. I don't know about hair. No, I don't think there's hair in it. But I mean, everything they don't use for the pig, they grind it up in a machine till it turns into a paste. It's pretty gross, and it's called Scrapple because it's from scraps. It's delicious though, and I'm a skeevy bastard. I don't even eat seafood because I refuse to eat anything with a face. You know what I mean? And the seafood to me smells like an old bikini bottom. You know what I mean? I can't eat seafood, man. I don't like the way it smells. There's always little pieces of sand in it. It skeeves me the fuck out. I can't eat it. I can eat spaghetti and clams to white sauce. That's as far as I go. But I can't eat shrimp, lobster, flounder. Flounder reminds me of some girl I met in high school. I can't eat trout. You know what that's all about. And a monkfish. It smells like fucking... Oh my god. Ugh. I don't even want to tell you. Monkfish is nasty. My friend brought it in the break room one time, and he had it in Tupperware, and it was in there for hours. He opened that thing up. It smelled like Fat Albert's scrotum. I said, dude, you are not fucking eating that here, because I'm trying to eat my beautiful hoagie, and you're fucking it up with your goddamn monkfish. Anyway, that's why I don't eat seafood. I know. What kind of Italian you don't eat seafood? I don't like it. I'm one of these Italians that I like pasta and meat, you know. And for the record, this is not grease in my hair. Nobody puts fucking grease in their hair anymore. Are you people that out of date? Talking about the guys that say it. Or are you just being smart asses? Oh, what kind of grease do you put in your hair? Nobody puts fucking grease in their hair, man. It's fucking gel. I have very thick hair. If I don't put it in my hair, I look like a fucking nut. That's why I use it. Is that alright with you? Stupid asses. All right, let's get to. We didn't even get to the first question. Yeah, that cook vid. I am going to do a cook vid. We're going to do a cook vid on Scrapple, and there really ain't. I'm really not going to make Scrapple. I'm just going to show you how to cook it and what's in it, and I don't know. I'll come up with something. That's one. All right. Second question: are you still saving for the Ed Brown? Yeah, I'm trying. I think the change part is going to be for the Ed Brown. Let's do that. And every time the cup fills up, we'll dump it in a bucket. And instead of a big coffee can, the Ed Brown is going to need a bucket full of change. A bucket. We're probably going to need like 100 cupfuls of that shit to get an Ed Brown. So that's what we'll do. I'll get a big friggin' bucket. I got a like a 5-gallon bucket, and I'm gonna get that, and we're gonna fill it up with change. And when that fills up, that should be enough for the Ed Brown. So yeah. But I'm not sure if I'm getting an Ed Brown or a Wilson Combat, but it's gonna be on that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at all the Wilsons first. I'm gonna look at. I already know the Ed Brown I like, the one Tom got. That's the nicest looking one. So I gotta look. Bill's muzzle sweeping me again. He's pointing at me again. Damn, dude. Point it that way. Alright, so yes, the answer to that question is yes. What's your favorite gun? Well, look, my favorite platform is the 1911 because, here it is. As I showed you at the range, I shoot the best with it. And I've found 1911s to be just as reliable as any other gun on the planet because I've had nothing but good experience with them. I've had no problems with my 1911s. So far, they've been the most reliable, they've been the most accurate, and they look the nicest. Okay? So they are the complete package. You know what I mean? That's why I love 1911s. You can change the grips, you can make them look cool, and they're awesome. Okay? 45 ACP, and they shoot like a 9mm. I mean, they're very precise. They're amazing. So, the 1911 is my favorite gun. But, I have a top 5, and these are it. These are my top 5 favorite, most reliable, nicest guns that I have experience with. The Springfield XD, I rave about that. I go on and on and on. I keep telling you guys, if you don't have an XD, I really suggest you invest in one. And I love this gun. We're going to take this to the range next. I'm going to show you how nice this gun is. Of course, I love Glocks. They're awesome. They're reliable. They work. Every time you pull the trigger, it's going to go bang. They're accurate. I mean, for how light they are, they're very accurate. It's hard for me to shoot accurate with a really light gun because the lighter the gun is, the more you kind of move around with it. When you have a heavy gun, you're like, for me, I'm just more steady with it. So the Glocks are phenomenal. They're one of my favorites. The 1911's my favorite. The Springfield XD is one of my favorites, and of course the beautiful HK. Their reputation with reliability and quality is probably at the top of the list. They are phenomenal. A lot of people don't buy them because they're between $800 and $900. But you can get a demo or a slightly used one, dudes, for like $500. If you can get your hands on an HK, you really need to get yourself one. They're fantastic weapons. All the special agents and special forces, a lot of them use HK. Come on. It's awesome. Okay? Here's another one of my favorites is the Sig Sauer. Pretty much anything Sig Sauer makes is I'm a fan of it. This is the 226. Sigs are like HK. You know, a lot of special agencies use them, and FBI and this and that. All these guns here are used by cops. 1911 SIGs, HK, Glock, XDs. Cops use all these. These are great guns. There's no way I could say which one's the best. So far, the experience I've had, my best experience so far in my life with guns has been with the 1911 because not just reliability, I can shoot them better than any gun. So, you know, that's the one for me. For you, you might shoot a Glock better. You might shoot an XD better. All right, where are we at? Oh no, sorry. Can you dry fire a 22 caliber pistol? Some yes, some no. Let me get my. I forgot to get that. Tom had a video on a 22. Now he's got my balls hot for a 22. All right, hold on. I got a nice 22. This is a nice one. I haven't shot it yet, but I've had these before and they fire nice. They're extremely accurate. This is a Ruger. Okay, let's make sure it's safe because I'm handling it. This is a Ruger 22. Has a beautiful bull barrel. Look at that. That's for extreme accuracy. Okay, that bull barrel, nice heavy barrel, which will control the recoil and less vibration when the gun fires because it has a lot of weight and it's fat. And yeah, this particular 22, the Ruger Mark III, you can dry fire because it has a special firing block inside. Because the step when you take this down, you have to pull the trigger and dry fire it. So what they did was they put a firing pin stop in there so it won't hit the breech plate. So the Ruger Mark III, you can dry fire, yes. A buck mark you cannot, depending on which one you have. This one you can. And like I said, the buck mark don't have the firing pin stop. The Ruger has the firing pin stop. So you have to investigate. If you get a 22, like if you have a Sig Sauer Mosquito, I don't know what that has because I don't have it. But I don't know if that has a firing pin stop. So you got to look into it. But if you have a Ruger, yeah, you can. So, like I said, some you can, some you can't. That answers that question. Alright, Pete, what's your problem with WD-40? Oh, fuck them, dude. A WD-40 should, to me, this is how I feel about it. WD-40 shouldn't even be in your gun room. WD-40 is not a preservative. It's not a lubricant. For the 1000th time, it's a grease cutter. It's a rust dissolvent. If you have if you're doing brakes on your car and you're trying to get the caliper off, you might need some WD-40. If you're taking lug nuts off your friggin' car and they're rusty, you're going to need some WD-40. Don't use it to clean your fucking guns. Are you serious? I don't use WD-40 on my guns. It's because it's not a lubricant or a preservative. It is a rust dissolvent though. It is a rust dissolvent. So, I mean, if I had a gun like a 1911 and it was left out in the rain for a month and I found it or something and I wanted to keep it and it was all covered with rust, yeah, I would spray it down with WD-40 to dissolve all the rust. I mean, that's for extreme conditions. If you're using WD-40, I just don't recommend it. Use Hoppies, use Ballistol, use gun stuff. You know what I mean? Some guys use Simple Green to clean their guns. Everyone has their little methods. It's fine. As long as you take care of your guns and you're wiping them all off when you're done, you should be fine. But like I said, the reason why is you don't see WD-40 here is because it's not for guns. It's for mechanics. You know what I'm saying? It's for what I used to do, and I used to be an oil burner serviceman. It's for shit like that. It's a grease cutter. So that's why I don't use WD-40. Okay. What gun? All right. What gun mostly do you keep on your nightstand? That I cannot answer because I pick my guns out like I'm picking out my fucking cologne for the day or my aftershave. I would say mostly. It depends. It depends. Like right now, I've been keeping my Beretta on there because it's new. I like it. I want to look at it. Sometimes I'll bring my Beretta down and bring my 1911 up. I'll put my Glock on there. I don't have an answer for that. I put all different guns on my nightstand every night. Every night, I'll put a different gun or the gun of the week or just whatever I want to look at, and whatever makes me happy looking at. That's the gun I'll put on my nightstand because all my guns run good. So I don't have an unreliable gun here. So I use any of them. Next question. Where the hell am I at? Man, I can't read. What's the most reliable gun? We already went through that. My best experience out of all these guns with me has been the 1911. Your best experience might be a Glock. You might have horrible experience with 1911s. I have nothing but good experience. You know, another guy might have a good experience with the XD is their most reliable gun. There's not a most reliable gun. Whatever gun has been the most reliable for you, that's your most reliable gun. Don't pick a manufacturer out. Don't pick a manufacturer out and say that's the most reliable gun, because that's not the right way to do it. If you have 5 guns and you've been shooting them, whatever one has been behaving the best, that's your most reliable gun. So right now, my most reliable gun here is all 5. They all been shooting great. Which one have I shot the most? I've shot the Colt the most. So, since I shot the Colt the most, right now, that's probably at the top of the list. I mean, I've shot the Glock, I've shot them all, but they only have like 100 rounds through them, a couple of them. But the Colt's got a few hundred rounds through it, and so this is the one I feel real good about right now. Okay? Damn. Okay, we only got 3 left. Why did you get rid of your Glock 30 SF? Well, because I knew if I got a Glock 27, all clear, I was not going to carry my Glock 30 SF anymore. Why would I? Why would I carry my Glock 30 SF when I have a Glock 27? You are not going to carry the Glock 30 SF if you have a Glock 27. This is lighter, it's smaller, it's more comfortable, and I knew it was just going to sit in my safe and collect dust and be a waste. So I got rid of it. That's why. So I'd rather have the 27. It's a nice caliber, 40 caliber, beautiful little gun. It's got night sights on it. It's got the True Dot night sights. It's fucking awesome. I haven't done anything to this except put the 3.5 pound connector in there, and I put this little pinky. It's not an extension. It's a support, I would call it. A pinky extension will come down. This is a support. And the guy that turned me on to this support base plate would be Robbie G TV. He told me, Pete, you got to get that base plate. And I got it because he recommended it. And I want to thank you, Robbie G TV, for recommending that. I love it. It makes the gun a lot more. I can handle the gun a lot better now. So that's what happened to the G30, okay? Do I watch Sons of Guns? Oh, man. Of course. That's like one of my favorite shows on reality TV. I look forward to it every week. The company is named Red Jacket, and they're geniuses. They're amazing what they can do. I mean, I've never seen them turn down a project and fail. They're unbelievable. It's my absolute favorite show. And I love their shirts. I want to get one. I got to get one of them shirts. So, yes, I do watch Sons of Guns, and it's one of my favorite reality shows. Sons of Guns and Pawn Stars are my 2 favorite reality shows. I can watch them all day long. There's a lot of other ones I like too, but Pawn Stars and Sons of Guns are my 2 favorite reality shows. I love them. Okay, last question. Grand finale. This is it. This is what number 10. What is Twinkie Tits? Twinkie Tits is a new phrase that I use because it's kind of funny. What is Twinkie Tits? Well, it really isn't. It's a guy. It's man boobs. It's a guy that has man boobs. See, first you got party hats. Now, party hats is a guy with big nipples. You ever see guys like that? Sorry, I noticed these things. Don't think I'm gay, but I have a friend of mine that has big nipples, and they stick out like Farrah Fawcett. There's something wrong with the dude. And I told him they look like party hats. And man, he got pissed. So you can never say party hats around him. Now, Twinkie Tits is man boobs. Twinkie Tits is a guy with party hats that has man boobs. So I call them Twinkie Ticks because it looks like they're filled with white cream. So there you go. You got party hats, which turns into man boobs, which is the final stage of Twinkie Tits. There you go. See you guys later. I want to congratulate all the winners. And I hope you liked this ridiculous video.